could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Yo, what's poppin', my people? It's your boy Crooks the Great, back at you guys with another banger of a UFC 4 video. And in today's video, we're going to be using Michael the Menace Johnson to take on TX's Arnold Allen here in the UFC 4 featherweight division. Now, this honestly is one of the best fights I've had on UFC 4 in a very, very long time. And y'all know, whenever you guys see me go up against TX, whether it be in on my streams or in a video, you already know these fights are about to be bangers, man. Him and Kevel have been two fighters that I've really been impressed with, just because of how much better they've gotten out at the game over like the last year. A lot of people tend to just fade off in this game because they're like, oh man, you know, this game's fucking boring, I really don't want to play it. But those guys have really dedicated the time to getting to know the game, working on their fundamentals, and really just making life a miserable place to be in ranked when you go up against them. And not to mention, we're using a 3.5 star against a 4.5 star in Arnold Allen. So it's going to make for a very good fight. So we're trying to space things out. Those are a nice calf kick. We got to watch out for those because Michael Johnson does not have a good switch stance at all. So we're just trying to take our time. And for those of you guys that haven't used Michael Johnson in UFC 4, it's safe to say he's a hidden gem fighter because he can take on anybody that's a high-level striker outside of Volkanovski, I would say. He can take on Max Holloway. He's very usable against Arnold Allen. You can use him against Aldo. You just have to have the right game plan. You can't just be a marauder and going forward and just trying to swing and bang with him. You have to get your combinations in, use that nice quick hand speed that he does have in real life in UFC 4 as well, and then, you know, just get your damage and get out. Because if you're just trying to walk forward and go damage for damage with people, you're not going to win a lot of fights. So that's how we're trying to use him. So we're just taking our time. He's missing on that body kick. We could potentially get a nice overhand counter if we can make him whiff and we're in range. So we're just popping out that jab, feint the straight, then go with the jab uppercut that misses. But so far so good. We haven't taken too much damage. Just taking our time, chopping away at the block. He's doing a good job of answering back, but he misses right there on that combo. Oh, nice body kick right there, ripped through. Oh, and we get rocked right there. That's it, man. I'm telling you, we just got yeeted. We just got yeeted right after I just said that we didn't get rocked. We just got knocked down. We were doing so good too, ladies and gentlemen. We were doing so damn good. We didn't take a lot of damage up until, you know, your brother had to say something. I had to say something, and then we get knocked the fuck down. So now he's postured up in our guard. He's throwing some nice body shots, but we're able to get back to our feet right there. So, I mean, we had a good round, but we just lost a round just based off that knockdown that we did take right there. Now he's trying to throw a lot of damaging strikes. We're trying to press forward to get that respect back, and that's going to be the end of the first round. Now, like I said, we did have a good, solid first round up until that clean-ass uppercut that he timed out as we were trying to go down to the body. But so we're going to try to get that momentum back. We're going to try to get back to what we were doing at the beginning of that first round that got us a little bit of success. So here we're just popping out that jab. Nice leg kick. Nice leg kick in return by TX right there. He's trying to land some damaging shots, so we need to be aware of that now. Land a clean 4-piece. Ooh, and he caught us with a clean uppercut again. His uppercuts are doing a crap ton of damage, ladies and gentlemen. They're doing a crap ton of damage. Every time he's hit us with an uppercut, it's literally we've gotten knocked down. So we need to be aware of that strike in particular, because that strike against Michael Johnson seems to just be the one that starts to make us do the damn chicken dance. So we're chopping out his leg, trying to get that power to go down, trying to get him to switch stance into orthodox if we can. He misses right there on the head kick. He tries to go for another one right there. It's kind of crazy, but now he's starting to apply a crap ton of pressure. Miss on the leg kick. He double feints. Nice. And see what I'm saying? Another uppercut. The uppercuts are just doing ridiculous damage, man. And the way he's timing them out is absolutely beautiful. And you guys know me. I like to give credit where credit is due, ladies and gentlemen. When you catch me with a clean ass strike, I might get a little bit pissed off. I'm not going to lie, because nobody likes getting hit with damaging shots in UFC 4. But, you know, you got to give respect where respect is due. And he's just testing the chin with these damn uppercuts, man. Every single time. And every single time it's almost been on me going to the body. So it kind of is just deterring me from wanting to go with the body work. So we're just going to have to go with the leg work instead. So here with 2 minutes left, we just got to try to get a little bit of respect back from him, because he's rocked me 3 times already in this fight. And our chin health is starting to wane a lot more than we would have liked at this point. So we're just switching up the rhythm. We're feinting. He shoots for a single leg. You ain't taking me down with that one. Especially not with Arnold Allen. That ain't happening. Feinting off the calf kick. We slip to evade the clinch. Hit him with a nice jab calf kick right there into a jab straight. Now we're starting to find a little bit of success at the end of this second round. I'm sorry. Crack him with a good jab. And if he would have went through with that front kick, we might have won that exchange, but we might not have. So he's still trying to apply the pressure. But notice how we're not backing ourselves up all the way to the fence. So that way, if he does hurt us, he can just unload on combinations. And that's honestly a mistake I see a lot of newer players doing. They back themselves up all the way to the cage, and then they have no escape when they get rocked. So just a little tip and trick for you guys for UFC 4. Just spacing it out. Nice straight right there by him. Now he's starting to try to overload the block. Got to watch for a head kick to come out. That's going to be the end of the second round. Now it's not looking good for us, ladies and gentlemen. It's not. We've lost 2 rounds in a row, and not only lost 2 rounds in a row, he's done a lot of damage to us in these last 2 rounds. So we need to try to do something here in this third round to get some respect and to get that damage popping our way, because he's starting to accrue a lot of it, and very, very fast, and he can get us out of here because he's a known finisher in UFC 4. So here we're trying to be a little more aggressive than we have in the past rounds. He's doing a good job of answering back with some nice strikes. Trying to pop that jab out. Fighting behind the jab with Michael Johnson is something that I would highly, highly recommend, just because of how fast his hands are in this game. So we're just taking our time. We minor step that straight. He's landing some nice clean shots on our block. Hit him with a good calf kick. Just taking our time, trying to space something out, trying to get some damage in inside the pocket. And there it is. We land our first damaging strike. Trying to just accrue a lot of damage, as much as we possibly can. And we accrue another nicely timed straight. Does some very, very clean, solid damage. That's 2 rocks in succession right there. Crack him again for the 3rd time in about a minute's time. Drop him. Now here we are, guys. See, we just got a crap ton of damage in like a minute and a half right there. Doing some clean work. Pressing forward, but then he answers back with a clean combination and hurts us. Drops us again for what, the 3rd or 4th time in this fight so far. So now we did get a lot of damage, but look at our head health. Our head health is starting to blink, man. It's starting to blink. So we just need to be aware of that as we go along further in this fight. But we've made it a war. And now we've garnered a lot of his respect, because now he's taking a lot more back steps than what he was earlier in the fight. So now we're just trying to take our time, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to take our time. Crack him right there with another clean jab straight. Hurt him. Drop him right there with a clean combination that broke through the block. Now we're trying to go for the finish here with Michael Johnson, but he's not going to move his head off. Very, very smart and wise decision right there from TX. But like I said, we needed to do in this 3rd round. We did. We got that damage. And now we're starting to make him shell up a little bit more. He's not as offensive as he was in the past 2 rounds. And this is what you need to do to people, folks. You need to get that respect. Now we're feinting. Crack him right there with a clean jab hook. Hurt him. Now we're in another ground and pound scenario. And we're trying to go for the finish here, but he's doing a good job of blocking a lot of those strikes. And we're just going to sit here in the full guard, man. We need to just try to get as much damage as we can here at the end of this third round to carry into the fourth round. But he's doing a good job of just punching our head to gain that GA. We fake, we try to posture back up, but nice denial right there by TX. And that's going to be the end of the third round. A very, very crazy ass third round, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very crazy ass third round. Because we both landed a lot of damage, and the head health on us is looking real, real ugly right now. So we need to be careful. We touch gloves and we're back underway. Still popping out that jab straight. He's fainting off. Catch him right there. Ooh, pop him with the good uppercut that gets the earth-shattering KO right there. Great, great fight to TX, man. Respect all the way around. Like I said, this guy is one of the best young, up-and-coming fighters, honestly, in UFC 4, in the UFC 4 community. Great, great fight from TX there, guys. But that's it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap that subscribe button as well as slap that like button. If you guys love UFC 4 content, I do post UFC 4 content on this channel daily, as well as occasionally post some Undisputed content as well. But until the next video, guys, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from. And I will see you guys in the next video.